Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We got a big old 4v4 for you here. No, say that 5 times fast. Uh, this one's been sent to us by Emperor Candy Katsu, and as always, let's go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, we have here, commanding Gete, we'll start with the attackers, we have Cosguin. Commanding Nervii, we have Woody S. Commanding Etruria, we have Dragon Player, and then the Amazonian Traditionalists are being commanded by Trojans. On defense, we have, I believe this is the Abdani. The only problem, this, by the way, I don't think I said it actually. This is the New World mod. Haven't played it too much, but from what I have played, it's pretty cool. Adds a bunch of new factions, kind of like a alternate history type of a deal, as it has the Amazonians that are a playable faction, and also adds a couple of other factions that aren't usually playable in the vanilla, such as Knossos, which I feel is pretty cool, because Knossos, in vanilla campaign, they just like churn out 20 stacks left and right, and nobody really screws with them. So, but anyway, so let's see here. Trying to anything that give me a hint. Yeah, okay. So this is definitely Abdani is being commanded by Guth. Troy over here is being commanded by J Menton 5. Joe on it, all right, here is commanding Venete, and then Emperor Candy Katsu himself is complaining. About to say complaining. He's not complaining. Emperor Candy Katsu is commanding Lydia. So I'm going to try and I'm going to go over the units that they have here. I'm not too familiar with them all. Looks like the stat numbers are pretty similar to... Right? Yeah, I think it's like the same. Hold on, actually. It looks like there's a new stat here that doesn't look. Melee damage, AP. Oh! So they just have... So the modder has put the armor piercing damage right in there, so you don't have to try and like, oh, what is it actually? Because usually you hover over, I think it was weapon damage, or, yeah, see? Armor piercing damage is 10, but he just put it there, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll start with Lydia here. Not the troublesome companion from Skyrim. So Lydia is bringing, and again, I don't really know much about their units, but we have some Axe Warlords we see. Quite a few, I believe. Quite a few. And then we have some Britain Slingers, Woodrunners, Tribalist Warriors. They're like the lowest of the low. Woodrunners, Slingers. Okay. Does he have anything else? He does. What do we got here? Fianna and Fianna as heavy infantry. This is kind of... Ooh, these guys are pretty cool looking. Digging the shield. Alright, cool. Very cool. These guys, I guess, are kind of like Oathsworn type deal, you know? Alright, moving on to Venete. Venete is bringing Tribalist Warriors. Did everyone get Tribalist Warriors? Italio, Celtic Swordsman. General is Venete Noble Swords. Let's take a look at these guys real quick. These guys are pretty cool. Very barbarian slash Italian-esque influence, you can see. Even some like Lusitani type chest armor as well. Or no, not necessarily. I think the Socii Equites have armor like that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. So Italio-Celtic Swords, then we have some Venete Axemen. We have Venete Hunter. What else do we have? Some Tribalist Warriors, Venete Hunters, and oh yeah, look at that. Nervii Vanguard deploying his Gallic Hunters to try and take out this Bastion Ballista, but Venete is ready with archers of his own. Okay, and that looks like it for Venete. Troy is bringing some skirmisher swords. Let's see, Trojan archers, 125 and 35 for their stats. Burigan Phrygian. Yeah, Phrygian infantry, I'm assuming. We have some more. Yep, more Phrygian infantry. And then let's see, we have some Trojan defenders, 2 units of heavy pikes. Take a look at them real quick. We can get a shot at them. Can we get a shot at them? Not really. I like that their pikes are some of them are like red. That's pretty nifty. Very sharp. No pun intended. Vanguard Shieldman. Very cool. Very cool. And then over here we got some Trojan swords. King's Marksman. 40 and 150. Ooh, that's dangerous. And then we have some more Trojan swords. And then Abdani over here. Let's see. Galatian volunteers. Some shield sergeants. Let's take a look at them. Pretty cool. Galatian volunteers. Anatolian archers. Let's see. Backline shield sergeants. Then we have a lot of shield sergeants. So this is, I guess it's a top tier hoplite type unit. Galatian volunteers, Marines, Galatian volunteers, field sergeants, and then Anatolian archers. All right, cool. All right, Amazonian traditionalists. They are bringing, what do we got? Shield maidens. Then all of their archers are hidden. I don't know if that's. No. Oh, yeah, but he could thread the needle. If he gets lucky, then he can rip some nasty shots. Amazonian archers. They're pretty nasty too, but they don't really get much for perks, really. But 40 and 150 range, 40 damage, not bad. Don't know that I would have dumped bronze chevrons into them, but everyone plays their own way. Shield maidens. We got over here some axe maidens. No iron maidens, though, huh? But Amazonian infantry looks like maybe just all Amazonian infantry. Axe maidens. It's okay. Cool. Etruria is bringing some Etruscan noble cav, a general unit of Etruscan heavy hoplites. Oh, wow. Look at these shields. Holy crap. Look at that. No, wait. Oh, that is... Whew. Well done. Gotta hand it to the... I think it's just one guy, actually. I'm almost positive. I know Joe On It has actually had him on his channel to talk about this mod. So definitely go check that out. But yeah, I think it's just one dude. So, I mean, like, for him to be able to do, like... just very, very impressive. I mean, some of these shields are just so fucking cool looking. Alright, sorry. I'm getting distracted again. Etruscan cohort. Very cool, all stretched out. Then we have Etruscan archers across the line, it looks like. Yep. And then we have some Italian spears, Etruscan manipular infantry, axe infantry, manipular. All right, and that's it. Nervii is bringing, well, they're hidden a little bit. So I would imagine they're probably right in here. They are bringing a big old ballista boy, and then we have just a bunch of Celtic warriors, Levy Freeman, up on the towers. Of course, we have a unit of Gallic hunters right there that have already been spotted. And then the rest of the army, we're not really sure what they have. Same for Getae as well. Let's see, they have... See, thank God, Getae's getting some love here with some different units. Sika warriors, Sika, Pika, and spears. And then as they literally come out of the woodwork, we will figure out what else they have. Oh. I almost forgot. Adani also has some cav back here. They have Caravan Escort, Lydian cav, Caravan Escort, and... Oh no, you know what? I fucked up. This is Emperor Candy Kansu. And this is Lydia. This is... Hold on now. Jesus fucking Christ. This is Abdani. Okay, my bad. I'm doing Goose dirty again. But, my bad. Okay, let's start. Move past this. Here we go. 46 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock. This is a tough settlement, too. I mean, they could fall back at any moment if it starts to look pretty crappy. And I'm not that I think that that's what's going to happen, but based on these Furigan infantry and the tribals, the Woodrunners and tribal warriors, I have a feeling that that might be what they decide to do. Gallic Hunter is getting chased out. Not before, though, they managed to get rid of the ballista, though. So now, ooh, I didn't even see Venete's. So wait, how many archers does he have? 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, and then he went with some cav. Oh, and they're still hidden too. Nope, never mind. Venete Outriders. Attack 41, 80 damage. What's their... Let's see. Weapon damage, 38. They're pretty solid across the board, actually. Oh, wow, there's accuracy now. Alright, let's take a look at this. Nice. I like that, actually. I like that. Makes it a little bit more different. Now we got, let's see what we got here. Spear Warriors. We have Dacian Heavy Bowmen. Some more Spear Warriors. Nervii coming out of the... Yep, there we go. Here they are. Oh, wow, they're all the way back here. What we got? Probably some Fierce Swords, I would imagine. Most likely. I could be wrong, though. Let's see. Yep, Fierce Swords. So Venete sallied out his Skirmisher Cav. Just kind of being a headache to Getae, which, you know, it's one unit, but it's still like it's one unit that Getae now has to constantly be aware of. Even though it's just one unit, it's a ranged unit. He could get, you know, as close as he needs to and start picking them off if he needs to or if he wants to. I mean, granted, you know, Getae obviously has the archers here. Is he going for the tower or is he going for the wall? Alright, he is going for the wall. Going for the wall, he's going to try and knock it down. But then even, like, this is a nice little pocket here. Obviously, they fell back. Abdani and Venete, I think, should pull back a little bit further, unless they get lucky and they accidentally destroy this tower. Because you can see that they are, and there you go. You just pulled back. Smart, smart, smart. You can see that they are both, except for he's not anymore, within the range of this tower. So if they capture this, it's going to start firing at these lightly armored troops. Where is the 45? Actually, Woodrunners have some pretty solid... Actually, yeah, melee attack is garbage, but weapon damage is pretty good. Melee defense is really good. Charge bonus is not bad either. So I would say that they're probably really good for like rear charges, like being like shock infantry. You know, with that weapon damage and the charge bonus, just cycle charge them in and out into the backs of units. So Venete has pulled back both of his troops out of the ring of fire. Thank you, Johnny Cash. So smart move, but of course he also has to. I mean, they both have to be aware of what Getae is doing over here. I mean, I was about to say Arverni. Nervii is taking their time, knocking down this wall. Well, not really taking their time, but taking their time moving up. They don't really need to. Meanwhile, over here, oh, sallied out, and oh wow, I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I missed it, but they managed to really get into these archers over here, taking out quite a few. And I focus in on the cav. No, I can't. All the cavs gone. They managed to save all 4 of their archers, but they did take a bit of a hit. Gonna send his shock cav and remaining melee cav into the woods to hide. But now these guys also have to wait, worry, and wonder what's going to happen. Where is their general? Like, that's what I want to know. Is their general, like, over here? Very interesting. I'm going to try and take note and keep aware of what's going on over there. Anyway, they managed to knock down the wall. They are now charging in. Thankfully, Gete isn't abandoning his towers and he's trying to muscle his way in over here. But I think also that Gete is going to be in for a bit of a bad time. We do have the slingers right here ready to go. Once these guys hit the walls, it's not going to be good. And of course, if they wait here long enough, this tower is going to get burned up. Meanwhile, Troy is taking on Etoria. Etoria has managed to start to neutralize the gatehouse here. That's going to allow them to be able to walk in freely. But again, this is kind of just letting them in to this initial staging area because there's only a couple of choke points that they really need to hold in order to keep them back. You know, why fight for the walls when you can just let them come in and then, you know, use a couple units to hold them up. Oh, they went for it again! He's going again! Is he going to do it? It's going to be so huge if he can get rid of these archers right off the bat. It's going to be gigantic. Where the hell is Amazon's general? Oh my god, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to get these archers out of here. He's going to be able to do it. These guys, 22 kills, 12. If he can get these archers, that'll be huge. Chasing after the Axe Maidens. Dry fired. These ones didn't, though. Got a good charge off. How many kills they have? 194. Archers are wavering. One of them is already gone. If he can get these two shock cav in, if he can get one of the shock cav into the remaining, one of the shock cavs into the remaining archers, then I think he can get rid of the archers completely. But of course, he has to worry about the field maidens that are defending. Meanwhile, oh, and this unit came back. He could totally do it. Amazon's rushing so much to get troops over there. Are you going to put somebody right here? Yep. Going to charge right back into the shield maidens with the shock cav. Going to get a pretty decent charge off. Nice job. Boxed up over here. These archers are still wavering, though. I don't know. If he's quick about it, he might be able to get them in there real quick and then finish off these two that are wavering a little bad. Anyway, back over here. There's a lot going on, I know. Venete's Tribalist Warriors trying to stem the tide, but I mean, these two guys definitely are not going to do well. They are fodder, and that is it. Venete Hunters are firing in. Looks like they're using fire shot, trying to demoralize these troops a little bit, it seems like. They actually end up getting kind of slapped a little bit. There we go. There's Etoria's noble cav. I'm surprised that he didn't send his cav. And wow, what is going on? What? Do these guys have spears? Nope, they have swords. This cav is still going to do pretty good. They can just keep moving on. I can't believe that he didn't turn his noble cav around to deal with the caravan escort. Meanwhile, the shock cav is still just harassing these axe maidens. These two archers are still wavering. Jeez. Oh, look at this. Venete coming around to aid and getting rid of these. Finally, he notices and turns around. But two of Etoria's archers are going to be gone. These guys are definitely... Oh, no, another one's going to be... Oh, no. Yeah, pull away, pull away. You don't want to lose these guys. Keep them on the outside for as long as you can. Even as the ballista out of ammo, it's not. I would abandon this if I'm you. Well, you got the archers right here. I can't really blame you for that. Fuck. Oh, but yeah, get a good charge off. I would try and get a good charge off. Try and break them as quickly as possible, and then head over to this ballista and try and get rid of this thing, because that's going to end up being a giant headache. Shock cav still, oh my god, absolutely wrecking these axe maidens. Wow, Amazonian traditionalists initial assault, pretty well thwarted. They only managed to get 3 units in. A good start to a battle. Here we go. They're doing ring around the posy. Look at this. It's literally, okay, yeah, come on, man. Use your brain. You can do it. Do it. No, catch him. Catch him. Oh, my lord. Pull away. I don't think it's worth trying to go after these archers anymore. I think going after the ballista, especially if it still has ammo, at this point is now going to be the big thing to do. All right, meanwhile, Venete Axeman taking on some Levy Freeman. I would imagine that the Axeman will do pretty well against this unit. 143 versus 144, but they're about to get some backup from some Sika Axe Warriors. Gete and the Nervii really just pushing hard over here on this flank, and meanwhile, Vittoria and the Amazonian Traditionalists are just not having a great time. Where is the rest of his army? That's what I want to know. That's the only thing I'm caring about right now, is where's the rest of the Amazonian Traditionalists' army? Oh no! Oh, a situal. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Silence this ballista. It's not gonna be. Oh, they're going after the Gallic, the Venete Hunters. Is that what they're going after? Oh, finally, Nervii noticed. Turning around as quickly as you possibly can. Yes, get them. Die. Silencing this ballista once and for all. They're going to try and catch up, but these guys will probably be gone by then. So that'll be good. It's even, yeah, don't turn around and try and chase. Chasing Skirmisher Cav is always the worst idea, because it never works out in your favor, because Skirmish Cav is too damn fast. That's why I hate it when I'm playing the AI in a campaign, when they bring just Skirmisher Cav, because I can never catch up to them. That's annoying. So the Amazonian Traditionalists have been... Oh man, it just seems like they're pretty disheartened here. I don't blame them. Meanwhile, I mean, these I keep forgetting the faction name. It's not Lydia, it's Adani, right? Adani. No, this is Lydia. Meanwhile, Lydia is just
take the hit!
thrashing these Amazonian infantry. It's just, man, this is rough. This assault is rough. He's not even trying to... Alright, here we go. But now they're going to get shot. I understand what he's trying to do here, and while normally, yes, that would be a good idea, it's... There we go. Where are we... right in this tiny little patch of trees. That's hilarious. What do we got? Amazonian Royal Phalanxes. Elite Shield Maidens. Oh, Royal Foxes, not Phalanxes. So now they're just shifting. Which... I understand why they're doing that, but also it's only going to put so much more pressure on the attacking factions. Meanwhile, over here, this is where really a lot of the action is going on. And look, I mean, this is what I said was going to happen. You know, they fell back a ways to where they just needed to be, and now they can just hold. They can move up troops at their leisure, plop them on down, and hold these choke points for as long as they possibly want. What Gete needs to do is Gete needs to get his archers over here so he can fire into the backs of these units and really weaken this up over here. I mean, still, you know, they'll end up walking into this, but at least they'll be able to capture the tower, have that aid them in taking on Adani's Axe Warlords, their Woodrunners, and Venete's Italio-Celtic swords. But unfortunately, it seems that Nervii and Gete are very one-track mind, really role-playing the role of barbarians over here. Noble Sword Gen, we got some more Noble Swords. Looks like across the board, we have more Sika Warriors, Spear Warriors. Yeah. Meanwhile, back up here, God, I love it when you see units that just, like, are wavering the rest of the game. They can't make up their mind. They don't know what they want to... What happened? Oh, they got focused down super hard. Wow. Pikes have only lost 4 guys, and now that there are little to no archers over here, Troy is pretty much, you know, their pikes are unanswered. Their pikes can go do the pokey pokey and turn the enemy around. That's what it's all about. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, this is going to go poorly over here. Granted, they are managing to break through. Fierce Swords and the Mercenary Axe Warriors. They are doing damage. They are going to make their way through, but I mean, also, I mean, they're letting them take this tower here. This is something that I would not let them do. I'd go, and if I was them, I'd go and neutralize this as quickly as possible, and then with your Axe Warlords here, like, this is exactly where I'm going to be holding. You know what I mean? Is there a gate over here? There is a gate over here. I would hold here, maybe even try and move up a little bit, and then because so many units are balled up over here, right? And so much is on the inside. If you wanted to be ballsy, right? Looks like he's going to move some units forward. That's good. Oh, nice move by Gete, neutralizing and capturing the arrow tower, and then turning right around and charging into the rear of the wood runners over here. Nice move. Very, very smart. Very smart. But here we go. It's going to start to neutralize. I would get this other unit, the Axe Warlords, in there. Because I want to hold them up here, right? They're going to start pushing real hard. So I maybe even let them move up a little bit more. I know I'm missing stuff over there. I'll get to it quickly. I'm sorry. Let them move up a little more, and then with your archers. Oh shit! I didn't even know that we had chariots over here. And then with the archers, right? I know. Yes, with the Venete archers, take them outside. Bring them out here. They'll be hidden for a while. Bring them on over here, and then while you're holding this choke point right here, bring your archers right over here, and then you can start shooting in the back of the enemies. Because they're all blobbed up over here. All you'd have to do is keep an eye out on what these units are doing. If they start moving like they're going to go after your archers, run them away. That's all you got to do. Meanwhile, over here, Amazonia is just not having a great time. They're getting pretty well and stuffed everywhere they go. Troy is holding the line. Archers from Amazonia are now firing, but there are few to little left. So, I mean, altogether is about a full unit between the two of these, but still. Now they're going to get focused down. Although they have the range, however, so we'll see what happens. Pikes have lost quite a few more men. That's what happens. But yeah, Amazon's not having a great time. I mean, once this flank right here collapses, it's going to allow these guys just to pile on through. Victoria is, for the most part, pretty much warded across the board. Troy is doing a pretty good job. I mean, the Fierce Swords from the Celtic Warriors over here are tearing through the Chosen Swords pretty good. But then we have some Skirmisher Swordsmen right behind them ready to engage. Looks like Nervii is trying to spread out his forces a little bit to aid his allies, doing what he can. Italo Celtic Swordsmen falling back, getting ready for what I assume is the assault of these Fierce Swords over here, and the center over here is starting to break a little bit. Axe Warlords holding on for dear life up against some Seeker Warriors and Fierce Swords. Meanwhile, over here as well, Noble Swords taking on some Axe Warlords with Fierce Swords in support. But yeah, I mean, I called it. I had a feeling that this is what they were going to do, that they were going to put up an initial defense, try and bloody the nose of the attackers somewhat, disorient them, and then fall back. Which, I mean, it's a great settlement to defend. It really, really is. Lots of choke points, and then you have the inner citadel with only 2 entryways, and then, I mean, going up these stairs is absolutely, it's just a murder hole because the tower covers a large swath. Same over here, so. Then they got the ballista over here too. Hopefully he spins this boy, the sucker, around and starts launching shots over here, because that's what I would do. I mean, spin this thing around and start just lobbing shots, you know? Lobbing shots! Gotta do it. Gotta lob some shots. Meanwhile, what's going on? Trojan defenders back at it again. Let's get some. These guys are too cool not to get a picture of. I need to get like a good picture of it. That's pretty good, I think, right? Getting distracted here. There we go. Alright, anyway. So, Itoria and Amazonian traditionalists really just crumbling. It appears that Nervii is trying, and Getae, they're trying to expand their zone of influence, so to speak, to help against Troy, but I mean, once Itoria and Amazon is gone, that'll allow these two factions, or defending factions, Troy and Lydia, to just fully collapse in on the flanks of Getae and Nervii. Balance of power appears to be pretty even, but you know how that goes. Can change at a moment's notice. Ooh, going after the Italo-Celtic swords. Not a bad idea, I suppose. Armor's 45, so they're a little tanky, but not very. But they are getting peppered down really good. 106, 102, 2, 0, 0. So they still have plenty of ammo left. That's going to be pretty big. Oh. Or are they just mixed up? Okay. I thought that they were on the other side. Losing pretty badly. 72 kills. Racking them up though. Fierce swords up to 238. Wow. 148. I mean, that just goes to show that barbarian factions, regardless of what mod you're playing, shouldn't be. Don't take them too lightly, because you'll regret it. Why you need arrow support? They're usually pretty lightly armored, so you can get after them. Now it looked like for a second Getae was going down this way, and then they just saw all these troops. And nope, we're not going that way. Trojan swords taking on some Etruscan cohorts, skirmisher swords as well. So these guys look like pretty cool. One dude standing up on a piece of rubble. Pikes still in the thick of it, up to 206 kills, down to 75 men. They're going to start to lose their effectiveness as they lose men. They won't be able to form a solid, cohesive line. I believe, though, he still has one unit left. If he... Oh, tell me he lost one. Oh, no. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. Honestly, I think I maybe would retreat him back into the settlement. Just to save. I mean, you got the, I mean, look, they're making a mad dash. Completely unfettered for the most part. So, yeah, the pikes I think I would save for the inner citadel. Oh, here we go. 51 kills. Are we still firing? We are. Oh, and he managed to actually cancel the auto fire. So, if you don't know, if there's the off chance that you don't know, if you want to turn your wall-mounted artillery, what you have to do is click and press and hold left Alt on your keyboard. And then with your mouse, you right-click in the direction where you want it to go. You have to right-click onto the ground, and then it'll start to turn. But the problem is that it will start to auto-fire the minute that it gets to the point and reaches the range that you clicked on. Sometimes you can get it to stop firing, other times you can't. It looks like he was lucky enough to be able to actually get it to stop firing, so that's great. So he'll be able to utilize this a little bit more when they get closer and move around. So hopefully he'll be able to get a couple more kills with his ballista before it's gone. Britain slingers are firing up on the walls. They got that 150 range. Up to 29 kills so far. They are firing at... I'm not sure, actually. Might have been some archers or something. Definitely should be going after these guys right here, but I don't know if he's going to have the angle for it because of the buildings here. Meanwhile, looks like Nervii and Getae are going to focus mostly on the inner citadel here. Can't really blame them. I mean, Troy and Lydia over here are tied up for the most part. Although Lydia could move these units over here and take on the elite shield maidens at a heal. Anatolian archers, 145, 19, 75. Ooh, don't tell me you're at it. Okay, you still have ammo. Shield Sergeant General falling back a wee bit. 57, 198, 87. The Trojan archers and then the King's marksmen. These guys are actually pretty good. Let's see. They get 3 different types of arrows. It's pretty good. 40 damage, 150 range, and then Trojan archers. Not that great, but it is what it is. Shock Cav, Charger 4. We're going to charge into this unit of Celtic warriors. Honestly, it's just a unit of Celtic warriors. They could probably come and take this out if they really wanted to. But looks like he's going to maybe try... He might have been trying to get a good charge off so he could pull through and then go after these archers. Is what I'm assuming what he was trying to do. Oh, these guys, though, are going to get absolutely thrashed if they're not careful by these slingers. Meanwhile, this guy is still got... I think he hasn't... 3 is enough. If it drops down to 2, then you can't fire, but he definitely has enough. He should be able to keep firing. I could be wrong. Oh... 223 kills for the Venete Outriders. Awesome. Love to see it. Doing great. Roving around, causing headaches with Skirmish Cav. Love to see it. Getae is moving around, just small victories. Small victories. Capturing stuff. Archers are going to start firing into the archers from Troy. Yeah, pull them back. Don't want to lose them. Although they're getting focused down as well. Actually, no, they're not firing. Oh no. Gallic hunters are going to be out of here in a minute. That shitty armor, they're going to be gone. Amazonian traditionalists moving forward with their elite shield maidens. But he is moving around some troops. Playing archers falling back. Pikes, fresh unit of pikes up in front, ready to go. 26 kills. That's probably, I'd imagine the Dacian heavy bowmen are probably going to try and go for. They should. Their range is 150, so they should have the range, like even right here. I don't know why they're moving. I would be going after the archers. Oh, there goes the 2 Gallic hunters from Nervii, though. Looks like they did manage to bait the Celtic warriors to charging forward. Trojan swords taking them on now. Look at that. Lydian Cav gonna circumvent these guys, and then he's probably gonna go harass maybe these Gallic hunters over here. You see him disappear, or he might even go after these guys. We don't know, but I'm sure we will find out. He could go after the Dacian heavy bowmen too if he really wanted to. Oh, got some Oathsworn on the field. 3 units. Right now, shielded sergeants are 0. Oh, he charged into the back. Genius. Good. 250. Getting rid of those Celtic warriors. Gette's Sika Axemen are getting routed as well. Now we just have, and he's just causing an absolute headache. Fierce Sword's gonna unfortunately take on a full contingent of Axe Warlords. Got peppered down with some jabbies, and now they're just gonna get thrashed. Meanwhile, over here, Fierce Swords and Celtic Warriors taking on some Axe Warlords. Pardon me, sorry. No, Gette's really not moving up too many more of his troops. Maybe they're waiting to... I don't know. This flank over here is definitely lost. There's no way of saving this at all. The best that the attackers over here can hope to do is keep enough of the defenders distracted and tied up that Gette and what's left of Nervii just bowl over these guys in here. Because they don't have a lot of troops in here. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 6. And then yeah, a lot of ranged units, which is not bad. But yeah, I mean, they need to be being aggressive right now if they really want to do anything. If they want to win this, they need to push, because there are no pikes over here, and I think that if they did push hard, then they could probably beat this. I think if Dacia, if Gette brought his bowmen over here, held up these Axe Warlords, fired at the Fianna heavy melee infantry here to whittle them down, forcing them to fall back, and then with their Oathsworn and Noble Swords, just made a mad dash and pushed as hard as possible, then I think that they would be able to bust through. And then, you know, trying to for Troy and Lydia to fall back here, that's going to be not necessarily difficult, but it's literally a lot of steps to go up. And Venete's Skirmisher Cav is just all over the place. All over the place. Taking out, finishing off a trusting cohort, charging into anything and everything that he can see. He's really utilizing these guys as best as he can. Facing heavy bowman come over here. Did he pull back his pikes? He did. How many did he lose? 76 there. Did he have another? No, he doesn't. The other one's gone. Is it? Is the other one gone? Oh, it is. That sucks. But at least he got those 76 out. It's still a pretty formidable force that they'll be able to use. Pardon me. Sorry. And now it's full-on fallback. So bounce power is definitely in the favor of the defenders. I don't know if they have this. I don't think the attackers can pull this off, really. They just have so... I mean, 198, these guys might actually be out. They're out. What about these guys? They're not out, up to 100. These guys, definitely not out. They still have ammo. They still have ammo. 194, these guys don't. They're spears, though, so that makes them a little bit more formidable. They still have ammo. They still have a lot of ammo across the board, so I mean, it's going to be difficult for the attackers to make any type of headway through here. 145 for these guys. He's going to keep these guys here until the last...
At speed!
What is he firing? Or is he done?
Yes,
Is he out? No, he's not. Get him out of there. He could probably sneak him by if he wanted to. I mean, you know, you can't get in over here unless you knock down the wall. Man, I think I also might have would have put one of my artillery pieces on, if I was one of the defenders, I think I would have put it on the inside here. Because at that point, I would have figured, okay, they probably either A, won't have a lot of archers left, or a lot of ammo left. And even still, when you switch to fire shot, the range drops to 125. But anyway. Now we have a little bit of a lull here. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. A wee bit. Here we go. Okay.
Stay on alert! On me, at speed!
Now.
Engage! Prepare to attack! Advance at speed!
Ooh, nice jabby toss.
Kill!
Skirmisher swords. Literally just like globe help is kind of. I mean, not as good, obviously, but that's basically what they are. Archers getting sent in with their spears. Right? Oh no, these guys still have ammo. But, oh my god, they're losing already. And these Oathsworn are getting hammered. There's a gap here. That is a gap. They could exploit that. That might be big. Meanwhile, over here, not much of an assault has happened. This is... Gete needs to start pressing over here. I understand waiting, because then it's just gonna, okay, I have to shuttle troops over. But they have, it seems like at least, a pretty solid defense going on at the moment. And I think it would really behoove them, there you go, if Gete, yeah, pressed the attack over here and just started to cause all sorts of problems. The more casualties that they end up causing over here in the long run is going to aid them. Well, in the long run. Ooh. It seems, though, that Gete has forgotten that Venete had some skirmisher calves still laying in wait and found an opportunity to go after these archers. Hopefully, he'll be able to get rid of them. Come on. Come on, get rid of them, heavy bowmen. You can do it. Oh, can you get one, though? Can you get the one? 57 men. They will probably come back. But damn it all, these skirmisher cav are just absolutely thrashing everything in their sight. Love to see it. Meanwhile, over here, Oathsworn just getting absolutely thrashed. I mean, they have a nice... The defenders have a nice little pocket here. And then they have their ranged units. These guys firing over the heads and into the backs over here, and then the guys up on the wall over here firing over the heads and into the backs of these guys. They have a great crossfire going on right now, and they're using it effectively. And yeah, I mean, so long as they still have ammo, this assault over here is not going to do that well. Meanwhile, Gete and Nervii are trying to punch their way through. But, I mean, Gete doesn't even have any archers over here, so he can't counter the ranged units on the wall. He can't pepper down the infantry that's here, so they're going to have a tough uphill, literally uphill battle. Oh, they're back at it again! Oh my god! Pardon me, I'm sorry. Jeez. Gete, have you not learned your lesson? The Venete Outriders were not defeated. These guys have just been out for blood the entire match. 378 kills. 79. They might break 400. I have never seen Skirmish Cav, I feel like, do this well in any type of mod. Oathsworn General moving down. I'm a little late for that. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes, get them. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. And there they go. Fan-fucking-tastic. Jesus Christ. 433 kills. This one unit from Venete has been the star of the entire army. I legitimately, and I don't mean this as a slight, I feel like he did the most damage, like the most effective unit out of his entire army composition was this skirmisher. Like, I feel like he barely used any of these troops all that much, and he was just microing the shit out of these skirmisher cav. And boy, oh boy, did it pay off. 459. Will he make 460? I have complete confidence that he'll break 460. Hell, he might even make it to 500. If... Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, they're out of ammo. These guys are out of ammo. At least it's, unless they got into combat, but... they might have it here. He's going to get to 500. He's going to make it. They're winning. Combat's even, but it's teetering between combat's even and winning slightly. That's going to change to winning decisively soon. There it is, 500. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude. Savagery. Absolute savagery. Anyway, back over here. The little pocket of death is doing its job. Oathsworn just getting absolutely smacked down, but they're doing a bit of smacking themselves. 213 kills for this unit, 56 for that one. Spear Warriors definitely not going to do as well. Seeker Warriors aren't doing that great either. Elite Shield Maidens are up to 121, and Etruscan Heavy Hoplites are up to 209. But look at this. Look at this. Lydia's moving around. 155 kills. They have spears out. They no longer have any ammo. But where's he going? Where is he going? I'm not sure, but freaking 539. Jeez, man. Stop embarrassing Nervii and literally everyone else on the attacking team. Jeez. And he still has the noble spear, noble swords just hanging out here, ready to pop out and say surprise at any minute. This is amazing. Oh, finally, finally they're starting to break. 8 men left. And there they go, with a grand total of 545 kills. Wow. Hunters actually managed to come back, but at a heavy cost. And now Lydia's Anatolian archers are coming over to say, hey, hello. Oh boy. Oh, there goes one of Lydia's units. Sealed Sergeants up to 55 kills, down to 62 men. Looks like they were taking a bit of a beating. Pikes are in the thick of things. They're very tired. And they're just holding for now. Luckily, there are no archers over here to counter them at the moment. What else do we got here? I mean, Troy still has... At least this unit definitely probably still has some ammo left. No, they don't. They only have 95 kills. Oh, that sucks. Anyone, I'm sorry. I know I'm zooming in and out a lot. I apologize. I know that can be disorienting. 15 kills for these slingers, so they can get up on the walls anytime they want. 28 for these guys, so they'll be firing. Yep, firing right into these spear warriors. I guess maybe he doesn't have a great angle on this blob right here. Look at that. 194 kills. These Anatolian archers managed to get rid of the Nervii bowmen. Peace. Absolute devastation. Now look at this. They're gonna turn right around. I mean, maybe I would have captured this. Turning right around. What? Why are you breaking? Why are you wavering? Come on. Hopefully he can get them up the stairs and a rear charge in before they really waver and break. Even the archers over here. Is the general dead? No, the general's not dead. It's wavering. They've lost most of their units. Over here is doing pretty good. Veteran Venete Longsword Warriors. Did I not see these guys? What are their stats? They're pretty cool looking. 38, 45, 59, 65. Pretty good. Charging back down to hold the spear or noble swords. Managing to just cross the line so they won't be able to neutralize this tower just yet. So that's going to be pretty big. That's great. Archer stopped wavering, thank God. Stay in the fight. Yes, get a rear charge. Go, go. These guys still firing. Venete Hunters, 51 kills. 150 for the Britain Slingers here. Gete noticed, turned around. Probably not the best option to chase after some archers and to briefly abandon your allies. Just saying. On a side note, I know sometimes I can be a little harsh. I don't ever intend to be. They are harsh criticisms sometimes of the tactics and the things that I see in the replays. I don't ever intend to be mean, but if I have ever ruffled somebody's feathers, I do apologize. It's just sometimes I can't believe what I'm watching. But this is why we look at replays, right? I mean, we enjoy replays because we want to see the tactics. We enjoy watching, you know, sometimes every once in a while we see something where it's like, holy shit, like that was some clever-ass stuff that I just watched right there. And I feel like you should watch your own replays as well to get a handle on yourself as a player and to watch where you bungled and messed up. Honestly, I could take my own advice because again, it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, what are you like? Look at this, look at that. There's a gap right there. You should have done this, that, and the other. Because I'm looking at this from a third-person perspective, and it's hindsight. And you know, when you have literally a bird's-eye view and you don't have to worry about an army, then you can point out things and make criticisms. Mass routing, and it's over. Oof, all of Gete is just breaking right there, and it's done. Damn! Damn. Costly victory. But yeah, you should be willing to want to watch your own replays, especially to get a handle on what you did wrong if you lost the battle or if you think you could do better. Absolutely. And again, I don't ever always watch my own replays unless I'm like recording them, which I actually haven't recorded one of my replays in a very long time. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's get into the kill tally here. Joe on it, getting 1,637 kills. His general just got to sit back, sip on some tea, enjoy the show. 545 for these Venete Outriders. Jeez. 89, 95, and 60 for the Archers. Italo Celtic Swords, 134, 118, 53. Tribalist Warriors not doing too great. Venete Axemen, 57, 43, 31, and 69. And then Venete Longswords, 97 and 143, and then the other Noble Sword unit, 75. J Menton, 5, 2,444. 229 for his general, 180, 138, 265, 142 for his archers, doing pretty well there. Phrygian infantry, 89, 75, 79. Skirmisher swords, 117, 171, 103, and 86. Really well done. 268, 104 for his pikes. And then 87, 96, 157, and 73 for the chosen swords. Emperor Candy Katsu getting the most kills out of everyone on the map. 2,778. 75 for his general, 74, and 314 for the caravan escorts. Well done there. 113 and 254 for the Lydian Cav. His archers getting 194, 194, 143, and 83. So well done there. 191, 180, 187, 142 the Galatian Volunteers. 119 for the Marines. 151, 135 for the shielded sergeants. Well done. And then Goose getting 1,776. 1776. 0 for his general. Once he had chariots? Oh, he did have chariots. 161 for his chariots. 158, 15, 37, and 98 for the slingers. 101, 123, 228, 145 for the Axe Warlords, 194 for the Fianna, and then 162 for his Woodrunners. They got the best, and then Tribal Warrior 23. Dragon Player with 1,841, 306 for the Etruscan Heavy Hoplites, 23 for the Noble Cav, 113, and oh, I'm sorry, for his Archers. 153, 178, 209, 206 for the Etruscan cohort, 68, 156 for the Etruscan Manipular Infantry, 245 and 109 for the Axe Infantry, we got another 105 for the Manipular Infantry, and 70 for the Italian Spears. Clausewin getting 2,311 kills, 13 for his Noble Swords, 131, 116, 97, and 70 for the Dacian Heavy Bows, 244 for the Mercenary Axe Warriors. Well done there. 79, 158, 156 for the Noble Swords, 160, 326, 147, 140, 137, and 145 for the Secret Warriors, 100 for the Spear Warriors, and 27 for the Spears. Woody S, 2,388. 149 for his Gen, 1 for the Giant Ballista, 100, 173, 54, and 25 for the Gallic Hunters, 139, 134, 111 for the Celtic Warriors, Fierce Swords, 268, 102, 156, 261. Levy Freeman, 103. That's actually pretty impressive. 82, that's even pretty impressive. 51, and then his two other Osworn units, 130 and 213. And then Trojans getting 1,248 kills. It's 84 for his Gem, 70 and 280, 208 for the Elite Shield Maiden. 623, 15, and 10 for his Archers. It's unfortunate. They did get pretty well thrashed. 142, 115, 95, and 123 for the Shield Maidens. 48, 75 for the Axe Maidens. And then the Amazonian Infantry, 55, 32, 61, and 75. Pretty awesome, but Jesus Christ. 545 for Skirmisher Cav. That is just insane, man. Absolutely insane. I feel I've never seen Skirmish Cav do that well. Legitimately, I've never seen them do that well. So that is very impressive. But that is going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know I did, as I always do. And yeah, with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.